This show's on a 14-5 run. We look to come out of the All-Star break just as hot as we went into it. And who better to lead us off than my good buddy, Mark Zinno, who is going to talk Orioles and Rangers, a team that did not go into the All-Star break particularly in fine form, was the Baltimore Orioles. They've been very profitable for the last several seasons. And you think there's a good way to fade them in game number 1 of the second half as they head to Arlington.
Bryan Power, great to be with you as always. I hope you had a wonderful All-Star break. I can tell you, I spent 4 days not having to handicap baseball, and it might have been four of the most glorious days of the entire summer. So there is that. But we are on a good run. At least we as a show collectively are doing well. The Orioles are not doing well as they limped into the All-Star break. They did beat the Yankees final game before the break as Clay Holmes blew a save at the end, that hump that he is. But we get a team here in a spot that I like to play on. I've told you for the past couple of weeks, I think the Rangers are a play-on team. I think they're going to be there at the thick of this thing. And even though they're going up against Corbin Burnes, who is one of the better Oriole pitchers and one of the more consistent pitchers in the game, we get two things. The Rangers bats at home, which they are better than they've been on the road, and they are certainly starting to come around. But we also get Nathan Eovaldi at home, whose splits have been dynamic. He is 5-0 at home this year in 10 starts with a 1.99 ERA. Opposing batters are batting just $1.66 against him. I think it's a low-scoring game. I think the Rangers can keep this thing close. As much as I love the Orioles and have enjoyed playing on them, I take the spot here where I can get the Rangers at a very manageable number with the +1.5, which is the best bet you can make in baseball, taking the 1.5 here. So if the Orioles do win this one, my guess is it's close. We hope it's only obviously by 1 run, but the Rangers will get 9 full at bats if they're trailing. That should help them here getting the +1.5. So we get a bunch of situational things that all play in our favor here. So my half of the double play is Tejas, the Texas Rangers against the Baltimore Orioles. Hon.
All right, smash that like button if you agree that taking the 1.5 with the Rangers, the reigning World Series champions, is the right play in that one. My half of the double play, I'm looking at today's lone day game, and that is D-backs at Cubs. And we got my main man, Justin Fistful of Steel. Yes, that is a Rage Against the Machine reference, everybody. And this guy's been great ever since he got healthy. The season started really dicey for him. Like, he got hurt his first start. He was not the same pitcher when he came back. But his last 9 starts, we've got to talk about what Steele has done, Zinno. He has given up 3 earned runs or less in all of them. He's given up 1 or 0 in 6 of them. He was the last qualified pitcher to pick up a win this season. And if you recall, it was a day game on a Friday a couple weeks ago. I gave a 4% playout to my clients, Justin Steele, to record a win against the Angels. He did just that. He threw his first career complete game. He followed that up by beating the Orioles, who Zinno just talked about, 8-0. That was in Camden Yards. So now Steele, he's got 2 wins under his belt. He's been pitching well for a while. Oh, by the way, he's gone at least 6 innings in 8 of those last 9 starts. So we've got a great pitcher on the mound for the Cubs. Conversely, Arizona's got Ryan Nelson on the mound. This guy stinks. 4.98 ERA, 4.60 expected ERA. So nothing phony. Big strikeout guy. Folks, hop on this one quick, sooner than later, because this line is moving. I think people feel the same way I do. The Chicago Cubs are the play at home at Wrigley. Go Cubs go. That is my half of the double play to go along with Rangers +1.5. Comment down below with your favorite plays for Friday. We will be dropping our show best bet here in just a moment. Mark Zinno, you are chomping at the bit to speak.
I am, yes, because I want to warn everybody down in the comment section who may be saying, hey, let's take the Phillies today. It's a really short number. BP and I were talking before we started recording the show. That line reeks to all high hell, guys. That is a runaway, stay away kind of deal. The Phillies have Aaron Nola on the mound. They're 14-5 on the year when he starts against Martin Perez, who is a hump, and he's a bad pitcher. And Philly is a real kind of short favorite, like under under -150. What numbers are we seeing here, BP?
It's like -130.
Yeah, I mean it's dropping. It just reeks, guys. It's a stay away. Look, Philly may come out and smoke them. That's totally possible, but that's a bad number. and it's giving Bryan and I pause, and it's not often that Bryan pauses. He just usually lets it fly. So he's officially paused as I am on this game. Just wanted to get it out there for everybody because it's a game that's going to jump out to a lot of bettors and say Philly's a short favorite. Let's get them because they're really good. They are really good. Martin Perez is really bad. It doesn't add up.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. As we speak, as you spoke, I had the WagerTalk live odds screen open. That line is moving. You are correct, sir. Bettors do like the Phillies at the short price. That's heading to minus 150. So tread carefully, everyone. As I told Mark Zinno and my good friend Joe Ranieri, something is rotten in Denmark with that line. Joe even like that?
No, the game's in Pittsburgh. They're not playing in Denmark. It's in Pittsburgh.
Oh, well. I'm sorry. I still have the Euro Cup on my mind. There we go.
There it is.
Anyway.
All right. Record, which is a wonderful time to tout your incredible soccer record.
well, unbelievable. I'll tell you, I'm on. Nothing on the pitch. I know how you like when I say that. Zinno for me for the next month. I'll be ready for the start of the Premier League season in what about 3-4 weeks that is. Anyway, I'm going to have a big baseball card today, WT.buzz/BP, multiple plays. We had a big 5% winner over the weekend, in case you missed it. Thank God we got that 2-run homer in the top of the ninth. That would have been an atrocity had I pushed on that after 5 first-run innings in the over Brewers Nationals. Mark, what do you got cooking at your page? And then, folks, we will be dropping our best bet.
Guys, a lot on the board tonight. We'll have 3, if not 4 plays coming up tonight for all in Major League Baseball. So, and we're going to find a 4% here. I'm very confident we're going to find a 4% play on the card tonight. So check it out, WT.buzz/MZ. Appreciate all the love and support, guys.
Show best bet time. We head to the nation's capital, where it is Patrick Corbin Day. The Nationals are hosting the Reds. Mark, I will spare all of our fine supporters who in the comment section of those 2 famous words that I always speak of when I talk about the Reds. I will turn the microphone over to you. We just think this price is too short going against Corbin, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Nationals are a little undervalued, and despite the Reds' positive run differential, see, I said it for you. This I think is a spot here where Corbin is getting too much love. The Nationals as a team are a lot more competitive than people are giving them credit for. But again, Patrick Corbin is an absolute dumpster fire. He's a live colonoscopy. He's just a you do not want to ever get around. And as much as he, recently in recent games has been a little bit better as far as his numbers are concerned, what you could feel confident in here is that the Reds are going to get 4 or 5 runs early in this game, and then you're forcing a Washington offense against Frankie Montas to play catch up, and it's a favorable game script here. So unless Corbin has one of those fantastic starts where he goes 6 innings and only gives up 1 run, kind of like what Corbin did back against the D-backs at home all the way back on June 19th. That was the last time he gave up less than 3 runs in a start. So I just think with this spot here with Cincinnati, a team that has to stay in the thick of things and certainly is playing under a lot of pressure, they come out hot to start the second half here. So we'll fade Patrick Corbin on Patrick Corbin Day.
No pitcher in all of baseball has been better to bet against than Patrick Corbin over the last 3 seasons. We're talking a 5.77 ERA during that time, 4.44 xFIP. It's not good. He's not good. And I've got more nerdy math for you if you'd like it. Fangraphs projects the Washington Nationals have the 3rd worst record the rest of the way, ahead of only the Rockies and White Sox. So they have been competitive, I concur with you on that, but it might not be a profitable second half in the nation's capital. So the Cincinnati Reds are your show best bet. Let's all get some Skyline chili together. Hopefully we watch what we ate the last 4 days. All right, I think that does it. It's kind of a short week. We just got 1 show to do this week, but we'll be back Monday. Mark and I.
How much
smash that like button if you have.
How much do you think the audience missed? How much do you think the audience missed us? How much do you think over the last 4 days people got up out of bed and said, "Yeah, the morning wager, I miss BP and Zinno"?
I received several messages saying that, actually.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, I know she missed us.
I know what they missed. I know what they missed.
There we go. We haven't heard it in so long.